Man, I will leave that for perhaps, the later part of Friday. Okay, well, the first tick on the index is absolutely flat. So, Sensex and the Nifty very quiet. The mid-cap index is up about 35 odd points. The first tick on Infosys is in the green, post its numbers, so up about half odd %. Not too much, really. It's kind of a, subdued positive opening for Infosys. But HCL Tech is down about 0.7%. So there's a bit of a red tick over there. So these are two disparate moves coming in the large caps in the IT space. The market is now inching towards the red. So let me tell you what's putting pressure. There's HDFC, there's Reliance, there's HDFC Bank that comes out with numbers tomorrow. In fact, even Avenue Supermarts comes out with numbers tomorrow. So just keep an eye out on that. There's Eicher Motors that's down in the red. Something like a Bharti Airtel, Asian Paints, Hero MotoCorp, M&M. All the auto stocks are down in the red this morning. So there's some selling pressure there. Now the Nifty is about 25 points in the red. Nothing alarming, but just goes to show that the market is still quite vulnerable despite all the positives that we have this morning. On the upside though, it's metals that are leading from the front. Hindalco, Tata Steel, JSW Steel in the green. UPL is up about 0.5%. Bajaj Finserv, SBI Life, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Divi's Lab. Okay, there was a steep fall in the last many days, but trying to sort of find its feet this morning. Divi's Lab up about 0.2%. But otherwise, the market, the advanced decline ratio is well in favor of advances. So, in that context, it's not such a bad opening. It's a quiet, subdued opening with a bit of a negative bias. But, the market is still quite vulnerable. I mean, despite so many positive cues thrown at it, it's opened in the red. So let's see how it goes.
Well, let's see whether or not we can hold on to that 17,800 odd. And if we can do that, maybe a 150 point rally could be possible on the Nifty, just going as per what the structure is suggesting. Well, a couple of stocks, though, they're getting hit hard. Jefferies, they have downgraded Gujarat Gas to, to underperform. They've cut the target price to 400 from 570. They've cut their estimates on volumes. The outlook on spot prices are firm. They see a structural drag on pricing power, so that one's down 4% as we speak. L&T Tech, they'll be acquiring the smart safe communication business of L&T for around 800 crores. The street doesn't like that. The cash is going to a group company. There's a third of their cash that's going out from there. And the margins on the acquired business, in all probability, will be lower because it's an India-based business and it's focused on India's state and central governments as well. So both those two have opened up in the red. What's doing well then? You have RVNL. Well, the good news continues. They bagged a small order, but the street likes that. So that stock's opened up in the green. GDPL Hathway, you had the EBITDA jumping up by close to around 16%. So let's see how that one's opened up. GDPL Hathway, margins came at around 16.3%. Well, that's opened up a little on the back foot. Anand Rathi, in the pre-open, it was higher. So let's see what that one's doing. I think it got sold into, actually. It was up close to around 2%. Now it's down close to around 2% as we speak. And a couple of these mid-sized IT companies like Birlasoft, well, that's doing pretty well as well, up close to around 2% as we speak. So we're approaching the 17,800 odd mark, 17,750 to 17,800. That must hold to give the bulls a chance. Let's see if that's possible. What else?
Already lower, Nigel, right? I mean, 45 points down on the index. So this is, typically I would say a softer kind of start is better than a big gap up because, there is some buffer for the market to pick up if it wants to. But it's a flat start and then there is a bit of a selling pressure straight off the bat which is coming through. So 17,812, this looks like continuation of what we've had now for the last, actually all of 2023 so far, the 2 weeks or so that we've been trading. Just look at the HCL Tech intraday. The HCL Tech intraday, it's already, by the way, it's failing to hold first of all. It opened lower. There was a 20-25 rupee reversal from the day's low. The stock became absolutely flat and now there is another round coming and this is all in the first 5 minutes. So it's down 12 rupees on the day, but it's seen about 40 rupees worth of price action already from the word go today. What else? Cyient is, I think, clearly showing strength. Out of the tech names, HCL, Infosys, Cyient is the one which I think is up about 3.5%. Cyient was up 4% yesterday as well, going into the numbers, or actually around because the numbers came during market hours, but it was up 4%. There is CG Power, which is up 3.5%. It's coming up with large volume, so 305 on CG Power. Persistent is something which Nimesh was highlighting. This is, of course, Macquarie on mid-cap tech. Now, Persistent is the top volume traded gainer. It's not up hugely. It's up just 2% or so, but it's there. ICICI Pru is starting about 1.25% higher on decent-sized volumes. and what else? Action Construction, JK Cement, or a few others, which are in the 1.5 to 2% range. But volumes are, lacking still, so they're just about picking up. The one problem area for the market has been Reliance, and Reliance once again starts lower by about 0.75%, 24.53. And Reliance, again, technically speaking, is in an extremely crucial zone. It's got 11-12% weight on the index, and you want the stock to hold, do well, and not go the other way. But it's corrected from 2,800 levels a month ago. It's down to where it is. LTTS is down 4.5%. We highlighted that. So that's actually the big mid-cap loser in the broader market. And there is Varun Beverages, which is down about 2% as well. Varun Beverages is also